I was devastated after the 6th, to be honest with you. I was pretty depressed, like actually felt like someone died, you
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah,
that's,
me too. Me too.
you know, um, it's like, I don't know if did you see Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Did you see the one of the last episodes where they show Khaleesi and she looks terrible, like sad and crying because that's when they had beheaded her best friend? Like that was me for like 5 days. Just sad.
Yeah, I was the same way. I was super, super devastated, and I was just like, how could this happen? Let this happen, and it was consuming me because, I'm not even as much involved in it as you are, right, on a daily basis, and maybe I'm like 25%. And even I was just like, okay, this was consuming me. This is not healthy. This is not good. I can't do anything about what happened other than be a good citizen and help everywhere that I can, right? So I literally just told myself, I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning and I'm just going to be like, I'm going to move on.
Yeah.
And I disconnected from the news. I disconnected from all of that, unless I can get communication from Trump directly on one of his channels. I'm just not even going to pay attention because it's too frustrating.
Yeah.
I don't know how you feel, but that's how I felt.
Yeah. I feel the same way. And I think immediately after that incident happened, I took off that weekend. Like I didn't look at social. I left Twitter altogether. And I told my followers, I'm like, I gotta disconnect. And I went to the beach and I just kind of meditated and chilled and was not paying attention to anything. I already don't look at the news. Like the way that I get my news, believe it or not, through the people. So Telegram channels, or my followers will send me stuff, or social media. So what sucks for me is that with what we did with the movement, it's really unique, which is why they're attacking us so much. Because Trump created or it happened organically, to be honest with you, but we had an army of digital soldiers online, and that's how we disseminated the fake news, and that's how we spread other alternative news, and that's how we communicated. And there's a lot of people that are part of that army, and then we have all these people who are looking up to us or relying on info or know that we're involved, and it's now we have a burden, you know what I mean? Now people are looking who's gonna be leader, what are we gonna do, how are we gonna move forward? So I almost felt like I have some sort of responsibility with these people that I've cultivated a relationship with for 3 years, to, even though I was depressed, to put another face so that they wouldn't be depressed. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes total sense. Yeah, you're filling the void.
Right. And it's everything else. It's when I lost my dog, or when I lost a family member, it's you have that moment, and then you get up again and you're like, okay, we got to move on. What are we going to do? How do we act? And you just have to understand that this is, at the end of the day, this is God's plan.